Well, hello there. It's that time again. Yes, it is. It is time for our weekly tarot and astrology reading here on this beautiful Sunday afternoon of August the 29th of 2021. As usual, I am going to be going over some Tarot de Marseille trump cards that I've drawn at random to look at our upcoming week. And then we're going to take a look at some astrology. And as always, it's going to be interesting, so please stay tuned. Okay, in a moment, 3 Tarot de Marseille trump cards are going to come onto the screen and cover my face. The cards I drew at random for our upcoming week are the Wheel of Fortune, the Devil, and the Star. This one came through to me pretty quickly. I looked at it, I was pretty sure about the message. We look at the wheel. We have 3 figures, sort of kingly, goofy-looking one at the top holding a sword, with 2 other creatures clinging to the sides of the wheel. The wheel is turning. Okay, whether it's going right or left doesn't matter. It's turning, probably going from the right towards the left, looking at the figure at the top and the way that he's facing. Then we take a look at the devil. Now the devil, we have this big, gnarly looking creature with 2 people bound below him. He's dominating them. And perhaps this is the creature that was on top of the wheel, has now become all puffed up, much bigger, and even nastier. Then in the third frame, the third card, we see the beautiful Lady of the Star, naked, pouring out her cups into the water or into the ground that she is resting upon, with stars above her head. So we could say that if we're kind of cocky, like the figure on top of the wheel, we'll find that our position will shift and we will be like the devil, very controlling and possessive and limited in our scope of our vision. So don't be too cocky this week, okay? If you think you know something really well, kind of take a step back and say, do I really know it that well? Do I really have a handle on this situation? That applies to me too, of course. All this always applies to me. The bottom line is pour out the cups, pour out what you think you know. Just let go of all the BS. Let go of all the static. Let go of all the noise. Strip down, pour it out, and then divine inspiration from the stars can flow in. Okay, so looking at our astrology, we are in a waning moon. We're in the secondary phase now because we are very much along in where the moon is waning. We'll have a full moon next week. Okay, that is coming up. I'm sorry, a new moon. A new moon coming up next week, which will be the beginning of a new phase where the moon begins to wax and grow stronger. There's no particular days of the week that were really strong this week with the planetary rulers and the days that they rule. No particularly good aspects, but still, pardon me, a very good time to banish, to get rid of things that we don't need, don't want, just simply do not want to deal with any longer, whether it's poverty, ill health, relationships that don't work, possessions, low feng shui, whatever we need to do, this is a time to banish. Mercury is very strong right now, just for the record. It's in the sign of Virgo, a sign in which is both exalted and ruling. Very, very, very powerful planet right now. Saturn is still in Aquarius, which in traditional astrology rules. And we also have Venus in the sign of Libra, which is a sign in which it rules. So these planets are very strong right now. Love, structure with Saturn, and of course intellect and healing and magic in general with Mercury. So there you go. There's your snapshot of the week. I appreciate you. I thank you for your support. Until I see you next week, many, many blessings.